A simple rubber band holds more profound philosophical secrets than you might ever imagine. Its silent elasticity reveals fundamental truths about existence, change, and our perception of reality. Consider the humble rubber band, a loop of vulcanized rubber designed for temporary binding. We stretch it, release it, and it consistently snaps back to its original, familiar form. This seemingly basic action, stretching and recoiling, mirrors profound philosophical concepts concerning being and becoming. Why does this simple behavior hold such deep resonance for understanding abstract thought processes? It serves as a tangible model for exploring the invisible forces that shape our understanding of the world. Philosophers for ages have used such concrete analogies to grasp elusive, abstract ideas about human nature. By observing its transformation and return, we can visualize the dynamic interplay between change and constancy itself. This ordinary object compels us to question what defines something when its physical state dramatically alters. Undergoing significant, sharpen our abstract reasoning teaches us to look beyond the skills obvious. Considerably must be equal. We have input equals to output equals.
Understanding the rubber band's philosophical implications can sharpen our abstract reasoning skills considerably.
Sharpen our abstract reasoning teaches us to look beyond the skills obvious, seeking deeper meanings within the mundane details of daily life.
This mental exercise empowers us to connect seemingly unrelated concepts, building a richer, more nuanced worldview.
When you pull a rubber band, you exert a force, storing potential energy within its polymer structure. This stored energy represents a state of potentiality, a readiness to perform work or initiate action. Aristotle's ancient philosophy distinguished between potentiality, what something could be, and actuality, what it is. The stretched rubber band perfectly embodies potentiality, holding vast unseen power within its tension. Releasing the band converts this potentiality into kinetic energy, instantly manifesting its actuality through motion. But consider how this simple act reveals a deeper philosophical challenge regarding identity. Is the stretched rubber band fundamentally the same entity as its relaxed counterpart, or has it changed? This question echoes the ship of Theseus paradox, which asks if an object remains identical after parts are replaced. The rubber band's material composition stays constant, yet its form and energy state are profoundly different. Its temporary alteration challenges our intuitive understanding of what constitutes an object's persistent identity over time. Philosophers contend that identity involves both material continuity and the persistence of essential characteristics. Yet the rubber band's nature remains consistent. It simply expresses different facets of its inherent elasticity. Think about the boundaries of this transformation. Where does the rubber band's identity truly begin or end? Every stretch brings it closer to its ultimate limit, a point beyond which its original form cannot return. This breaking point represents the hard boundary of its physical integrity, a dramatic and irreversible transformation. Such limits resonate with philosophical discussions on human resilience, societal tolerance, and ethical thresholds. Pushing past these inherent limits leads to a fundamental change, a rupture that redefines the object entirely. The broken rubber band is no longer a band. It becomes two separate pieces, losing its core function. How does the concept of its purpose influence our perception of its continued identity during stretching? Its purpose, to bind or hold, is temporarily suspended when stretched but perfectly fulfilled upon release. This dynamic interplay between intended function and actual state offers insights into teleological arguments in philosophy. Teleology explores the concept of purpose and design, asking what an object or being is ultimately for. The rubber band's inherent design guides its behavior, making its elasticity central to its very existence. But what if we consider its resistance, the subtle force pulling it back to equilibrium? This resistance embodies a form of internal necessity, an intrinsic drive to maintain its initial, balanced state. It reflects the philosophical idea of an inherent nature or essence, resisting external forces that seek to alter it. Even when stretched taut, a part of the rubber band desires to return, reflecting its essential self. Metaphor for this mirrors human dilemma, human experiences of societal pressures versus personal will. We constantly navigate external demands while striving to maintain our authentic inner selves, our own natural state.
The rubber band's quiet struggle against the stretch offers a powerful, yet simple, metaphor for this human dilemma.
Imagine a world where rubber bands didn't snap back. What would that imply about their fundamental nature? Our ability to perceive the rubber band's abstract qualities enhances our general capacity for philosophical inquiry. It trains our minds to extract universal principles from particular instances, a cornerstone of critical thinking. This practice helps us recognize how seemingly disparate phenomena might share underlying conceptual frameworks. Applying this abstract thinking, we can better understand complex social systems or even personal growth journeys. For instance, an individual facing adversity might be stretched, but their core identity ideally remains intact. Societies, too, experience periods of tension, testing their resilience and the limits of their collective cohesion. The philosophical rubber band teaches us to consider the elasticity of ideas, institutions, and even our personal beliefs. It emphasizes the importance of understanding boundaries, recognizing when a system or an individual is nearing a breaking point. This awareness can foster empathy, encouraging us to approach situations with a deeper understanding of inherent limits. It encourages us to ask critical questions about permanence versus change in everything around us. What defines the enduring essence of a friendship, a nation, or a scientific theory despite constant evolution? The rubber band illustrates how simple observations can unlock profound insights into the nature of reality itself. It challenges us to see the extraordinary within the ordinary, transforming our everyday experience into a philosophical lesson. This perspective cultivates intellectual humility, reminding us that deeper truths often hide in plain sight. By engaging with such simple metaphors, we strengthen our cognitive muscles for tackling life's most profound questions. The journey from a simple object to abstract thought is a powerful testament to the human mind's capacity. Ultimately, the unassuming rubber band reminds us that compelling profound wisdom is not lens through which to explore confined to ancient texts, but philosophy's most resides within everyday enduring phenomena questions. The unassuming rubber band reminds us that compelling profound wisdom is not lens through which to explore confined to ancient texts, but philosophy, waiting to be discovered. Its ability to stretch and return or break encapsulates the dynamic interplay of potential, actuality, and inherent limits. Embracing this perspective allows us to see philosophical concepts not as academic exercises, but as living, breathing realities. The next time you see a rubber band, remember the deep philosophical lessons it silently conveys about existence. This perspective invites you to constantly seek deeper meanings in the ordinary objects around you. It encourages a lifelong journey of curiosity, connecting the tangible world to abstract, universal principles. If you found this exploration fascinating, subscribe for more incredible journeys into abstract thought and scientific wonders. And let me know in the comments what everyday object holds surprising philosophical insights for you.